New Year's Eve, 11 o'clock, or thereabouts, on a service call. See if we can catch some firecracklers. Saw some here a minute ago. There you go. I gotta admit, this is a first for me too. Firecrackers from a rooftop. Alright, let's get into the meat of her. Oh, no bueno. We need a key. Bear a moment. Okay, so they call for heat. I mean, our call is... Oh, shoot, I forgot an extension cord already. Ah. There she is. Okay. Here's our call. No domestic hot water. Well, shoot, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these mammoth boilers here. This one was locked out on flame failure. It seems to be working fine now. Reset it. Well, look at that. It's only at 11%, 10%. So these are doing double duty. These are doing domestic and heating. So domestic's going through this heat exchanger. So what's going on? This pump is the domestic pump, which circulates the water through the heat exchanger. Is no good. Well, I say it's no good. It's the power that's no good. Pump is fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We have an outlet right there. We're fortunate enough that this runs on 120. So we'll just take these wires here, cut off the end of this extension cord here, plug it in the wall there, and we should be back in business. Now, word to the wise. If you're gonna do this, you want to check a few things. Number one, check the wiring diagram. Because this guy was wired for 220. We're going to be running it off 110. So we got to flip these wires around inside. Number two, check your continuity. Sorry, not the line coming in. Check your continuity between your L1 and your L2. If you got 0 ohms, you got a shorted motor winding. If you got 0 ohms, anything less than 1 mega ohm is what I go by, between L2 to case, L1 to case. That means you got a winding inside that's shorted to the case, or the insulation's going bad. Even if those are fine, stick a screwdriver in the shaft, in the coupling. Make sure it spins, because there could be the motor's fine, but if this bearing assembly is seized, motor is going to overamp. It's going to pop the breaker as soon as we start it. So bear all that in mind, and it might even still pop the breaker. You never know. What I'm getting with this guy at the source up there, I'm getting 8 volts or 14 volts. It's sort of jumping between the two, which means there's something faulty with the connection somewhere, or maybe a bad breaker. So that's why I'm doing this, and it's New Year's Eve. I wouldn't normally do this, but these guys have no hot water, and this is how they're going to get some hot water. So here's hoping it works.